Gospel of July the 26th, 2016. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus dismissed the crowds and went into the house. His disciples approached him and said, "Explain to us the parable of the weeds in the field." He said in reply, "He who sows good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed, the children of the kingdom. The weeds are the children of the evil one. And the enemy who sows them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the harvesters are angels. Just as weeds are collected and burned up with fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will collect out of his kingdom all who cause others to sin and all evildoers. They will throw them into the fiery furnace, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Whoever has ears ought to hear. Gospel of the Lord, praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Now we have the explanation by Jesus himself about those wheat and the weeds. The disciples, in the proximity of being the disciple, of being the friend, and also in the solitude of the house, where only the very close get together with the Lord, ask him, as we do in our prayers, "Tell me, Lord, the meaning of this." And he goes on to teach them, because he wants them to understand so that they can explain it to others. He who sows good seed is the Son of Man, that is Jesus Christ. The field is the world, or our hearts. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. The weeds, the children of the evil one. How come? Because they want to. It's not that the devil can plant a devil inside the heart of someone who is unwilling. Because if we who are baptized pray, then we have the guard of God himself, and no devil can enter into us unless we get away from God, we contrite the spirit, we start behaving badly, and then we open the door for the devils to come into our lives. It's the devil who is working, but it is us, each of us freely, who accept him and who start behaving like the way he wants us to behave badly. He goes on to say, as the weeds are burnt in the fire, at the end of the age, the angels of God will collect all evildoers, all who cause others to sin. As I was explaining to you the other day, in Palestine, this type of wheat, this zizania, looks very much like wheat, except that it does not have any fruit. It has no grains. On the outside, we can easily be fooled by it. We will look at it and we'll say, well, it's some sort of wheat, but it's not. It has no heads of grain. And likewise, in our lives, we can seem to be good. We can fool ourselves. We can fool others, but we cannot fool God. Whether we are producing our fruit or not, that is the measurement. In another part of the Gospel, the Lord said, by their fruits you will know them. And the Lord refers to the zizania, to this weed, as causing others to sin, and also the evildoers. So, what good, what profit can we have if we are to say, what do you want? If we want to seem very good, to seem to be real good. Hey, look at that man. He prays, he goes to Mass every day, and so on and so on. But how is his heart? What are his true fruits? If he keeps on doing evil, if he keeps on causing others to sin, then in the end of the age, when he is called either by death or because God comes in his second time, all glorious Jesus, he will be thrown into fiery Gehenna, into hell. And once anyone is thrown there, it will be forever, except they will not die. Now, I'm not going to argue with anyone whether there is really a hell or not, whether the love of God will be so intolerable for those who hate him, and everything else. The thing is that they will be in pain always. And it is so easy to fall into that category. Dear brothers, let us be aware. Let us be scared of ourselves, of our fragility, that we might take good care of ourselves, not to fall, not to let our guard down, so that we can follow the Christ truly and produce always good fruit. Until we meet in heaven, God bless you all, brothers.